Hi there, and welcome to the Cult of Cinema. My name is Aaron, and I know what you're thinking. This, is a surprise unboxing. I didn't expect to be doing one today, and look at that. We're getting a. So apparently, if you came into my video later, Kellogg's. Kellogg's is what you was one of the people that put the ad up there. Okay, let's try this again. Right. You've done tech reviews recently. You've done different like comics, movie stuff. Nothing that you can possibly do at this point would surprise me. It's that's what you're telling yourself. But let's get into it because tonight I have some movies to unbox, and I'm going to unbox them here with you. And I don't think you guess what they are, so we will see. And if you're there, by the way, say hi. Hi there, and welcome back to the Cult of Cinema. My name is Aaron, and yes, we are actually doing Cult of Cinema tonight. I know we've done like the Cult of Tech recently, the Cult of Comics. It's actually a lot of Cult of Comics stuff, and I got to unbox a couple things from my good friend George, Indicator titles, and they were volumes 3 and 4, by the way, not volumes 2 and 3. So I mixed that up, and George let me know afterwards. But this is kind of neat. So I'd gone to do some stuff. I had to go to a couple places, and we dropped into the local Shoppers Drug Mart because we had to send something off in the post. So while Hin's looking around Shoppers, Hin's doing the post at Shoppers, I decided I'm going to look around. I'm going to go to the food section. Every once in a while, they'll have some like movies there, some different stuff, some unique stuff, some cheap stuff. Sometimes I have some TV, some Blu-rays, some DVD. It's pretty much a cornucopia of different stuff there at Shoppers Drug Mart. So, yeah, what I picked up today is I am 100% pretty sure nobody would have guessed. But if you want to guess what I picked up today, here is is a hint. Well, it's family friendly, mostly, and it had a movie in the 90s that was kind of a cult hit. Didn't do well in the theaters, hence becoming a cult hit. It started in the 50s. Hey, Matt, welcome. Went on to the 60s and had a renaissance in the 80s with a brand new show. So with all that being said, anybody want to make a guess? Hey there, Terry, welcome in. Hey there, Flickering. Because even I could not have guessed that, one, I was going to find this, and two, I was going to buy this. But I did, and I'm so glad I did. And I'm kind of glad I waited for you guys here. So let me get Mr. Happy Canada guy here. Where is my knife? Let me grab my knife. Here we go. So this is a late night video. I know it's later than a lot of the stuff that I do, so I wasn't sure if I was going to do it tonight. It's super hot here. But let's start with the first one. I'm even leaving the price thing on, which I'll take off when I'm here with you guys, because I want to see what I got it for. And this is Gumby, the Gumby Show, the 1950s original Gumby series for $4.99. It kind of blew my mind. As you guys know, I collect a little bit of everything, especially when it comes to like the trippier cultish stuff. I am called the Cult of Cinema, and you don't get more cult than Gumby. Now, this came out in the 1950s. It originally, I think it started, I don't think the cartoon's on there that started it, which was kind of like a kind of a spoof on Fantasia that he did as kind of like I don't know if it's a student film or like an early kind of a proof of concept type thing. But Gumby got his actual start in something that I'm very much too young to remember, but I'm guessing my dad or maybe your dad's did or your grandfather's did. A show called The Howdy Doody Show. And I know about that show only because I used to watch Happy Days. And that was huge. There's a huge episode on Happy Days where Richie does gets the picture of Clarabelle the Clown with his makeup off. And nobody's seen it. No kid has seen him like that. It's a big deal for Richie, but it's a horrible thing for Clarabelle and for kids. So we're going to open this up. It's fully remastered with the original 1950s soundtrack, and apparently that's a big deal to have it with the original soundtrack. So let's dive into this. Has anybody here seen Gumby? No, I'm sure some of you guys have seen Saturday Night Live and saw the Eddie Murphy, kind of Gumby character the Gumby character that he played, the kind of the mean Gumby. Oh, okay. I thought it was one to set. Oh. So it is a 2-disc set, by the way. Hey, Mr. Bill Slugger, right on. Oh boy. There's a bunch of episodes on here. I'm guessing, I think the original episodes ran like 11 minutes long. So we get here everything from Moon Trip right up to Interfix. Goes 220 minutes. It does have Gumbasia. So Gumbasia was kind of like the concept, the original one. We got the first pilot episode here, so that would have been shown on. I'm not sure because I'm sure Moon Trip was the one that showed on Howdy Doody. We got a photo gallery and a making of the Gumby.com spot. So it comes with its Mr. Hand too. It comes with the original like slipcase, and I kind of dig that. I'm surprised that it's 2 discs, but because there's a couple. It looks like it's shorter than some of the other stuff I'm gonna show. Oh, by the way, some of the other stuff I'm gonna show. Yes, we have a theme. So Gumby was started in the 50s, but became uber popular in the 60s. So I found this thing here, and this I'm very excited to open up with you guys. Because this isn't just the Gumby, the 60s series volume 1. Oh no, there's a figure included in this one. And I love me some figures. I am so big on merch. So let's check it out, right? For those that remember Gumby, he had a horse, and his horse's name was Pokey. And the bad guys were named the Blockheads. And if you're a comic book or comic strip aficionado, then you'll know that the characters of the Blockheads were based on the Katzenjammer Kids, who were a popular comic strip back in the day before I was around. But and a Mr. Bill children's book. Mr. Bill seems like an odd choice for a children's book, but I like it. All right, let's take this first, then we'll take the figure afterwards. So first off, we got the fully remastered with original 60s soundtrack. This one feels like it's 2 discs. I'll be surprised if it's not, actually. And yeah, there's a lot of episodes on here. Like, now that being said, it's short episodes. 7 to 11 minutes long. The episodes were for Gumby, and when you see the show, it makes sense for that way. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a 2-disc set. Yep, we have a little booklet in here as well. But see, people that leave early, they miss out on the cool stuff. So we got Pokey right there, and we got Gumby right here. We have Gumby's volume 2. Well, keep watching, Alan. You'll find out. All right, let's take it out. I'm kind of curious. I want to see this. Oh boy! I'm not going to take it out of the box right now because we're going to pre-pack it. But it is Pokey, and it's not just any Pokey. It is a fully bendable Pokey. So just like he should be, he's bendable, he's malleable. That's the way Pokey should be, and we're going to keep Pokey like that for now. I cannot tell you how excited I am. But I can tell you this. On my channel, I promise you, you never know what to expect. And hopefully that's a good thing. So to answer your question on did I get a second volume, Alan? Yes, I did. I picked the second volume of Gumby, the 60 series. So there's only 2 volumes. It completes the 60 series, except for one thing. There were 5 or 6 episodes in the series that they unfortunately took off. Well, they took them off for a certain reason because they weren't, let's just say they were a little bit problematic. Now, I would prefer that they would just put like a disclaimer like they do with Disney and say, well, this was done at a different time, yada, yada, yada. But again, I'm not the person who made the box set, so I will take what I can get, especially at $4.99. Oh my God, this is an amazing price. As you can see, we have the 60s ones here. There's new characters in the 60s as well. But there you get the blockheads. And they caused a lot of problems in the show. Oh, I forgot to tell you what was on this one. So on the Volume 1, we get a ton of episodes, including first aired pilot episode with sound. We got Spaceball episode, behind the scenes, photo gallery. So there's a bunch of stuff on here. Alan has a Gumby team in his head. I like that, Alan. You're cool, man. So you can sticker. You can tell a lot about a person by the shows that they watch or that they will watch. I was looking at the Gumby movie with the Gumby-shaped head case today, Alan. I am tempted to go back and get it. For those that don't know and that think that Gumby is just something for kids, by the way, check out the 1995, I think it's around 95, isn't it, Alan? Movie. The references and the stuff that they put in that movie are insane. All right, so we got the rest of the episodes from 1960s, excluding the ones that they had to take off. The Clay Peacock is here in the extras, photo gallery, Have a Heart, Gumby theme song, which Alan was just singing there, animated, never before seen Gumby song, bumpers, and 60s career interviews as well. So let's open this up and see if this, again, is another 2-disc set. Did you ever think you'd be watching this channel here where you watch like Vinegar, Cinnamon, Severin, and all these crazy things and say, yeah, this is the guy that's going to be like unboxing Gumby down the road? Maybe not, right? So we have the blockheads taking up the cover for this one right here. Kind of a little booklet on different things you can get. Let's check it out. I'm kind of curious. Like, because a lot of some kid stuff like, guess how much I love you. Oh, that is nice. I like that. Yeah, it's really kid stuff like Octonauts, and like Gumby works for all ages. Gumby's like one of those things that is an all age type thing. But if you're a cool radical dude, then here are some video game TV shows for you. It's things like Legend of Zelda, Sonic, the Super Mario Brothers show, all the cool stuff. I really dig this. That's okay. See, I'm going to keep surprising you. You're never going to know what you're going to get here. For those that didn't see my tech review that I did, well, tech overview, I did one for the MacBook Air M2, and I've been seeing a lot of like. Did you really? That is an awesome set. I still have to get that set flickering. Like, Hin is worried it's going to overlap too much with her platinum and gold sets, but I think there's enough on there on its own that should be good. Getting ahead of the curve right now. This stuff. Because yes, there is another one. I was going to answer partially one of Alan's questions. So again, for $4.99, this is the New Adventures of Gumby, the 1980 series, Volume 1. Now, did I find Volume 2? Nope. Am I going to be looking for it online? Yep. Because I just need Volume 2 and the movie to complete my Gummy collection. Will this be a 1 or 2 disc set? I'm not quite sure. We extra-wise on here, we got Joe Klocke Photo Gallery. That's the guy that created Gumby. Joe Klocke Video Tribute and Have a Heart Gumby theme song animated version. So this is the 80 series. In this one, they gave Gumby see, Alan, you remember, right? A sister, right? They gave Gumby's sister in this one. Yeah, Gumby's sister Minga. We got Denali the Mastodon and Tilly the Chicken, which were not in the original Gumby series in the 50s or the 60s. So each generation, each decade of the Gumby series added in new characters. I like Professor Clapp and all those characters. So does this? Yes, it does. It'll be interesting to watch these, like the 50s, 60s, and the 80s, to see exactly what the change is. The head, oh, I got to go back, Al. That Gumby-shaped head, that's the one I saw with the head-shaped thing. I'm glad you told me that, man. So we have Gumby here and Pokey. This is the 80s version, so I'm pretty sure it's radical. And coming soon to DVD, Llama Llama. Very different, isn't it? You didn't expect this from me, but when I say cult of cinema, I mean cult of cinema. I love a lot of the weird, different cult type shows that are out there. And this is awesome. It goes up. It starts up with Miraculous Recovery and ends up with Balloonacy. Who doesn't love like titles like that? See, I've got almost everyone now, though, Alan. That's the problem. If I go, and I'm not a big steelbook guy. So when it comes to that, then it's not really my thing. Because, well, you know, that I've got almost the whole thing. I'd be getting it for one volume. So I should be able to find volume 2 on Amazon. I'm pretty sure it's there for like $16, $17. So I'll eventually buy it down the road. But I've got the whole 50s, the whole 60s series, and now the 80s series, since there was no 70s series. 70s missed out on Gumby. 70s. This is why I like the 80s more. There you go. We get stuff like that. We get the entire... It's not the entire. We're missing one volume and a movie. But we get the entire... We get a nice bit of Gumby-licious goodness. Gumbo, I guess, right? We're going to call it Gumbo. Love me some Gumby stuff. Who doesn't? I mean, it is awesome. And that has a missing episode. Oh, the 5, 6 missing episodes. Like, one of them is like, what's it? Gumby. God, there's like 5 or 6 episodes. Like, the people that I have the block probably love the missing stuff. That's the... There you go, guys. Racism. That's why you guys are so much cooler than that. All right, so I thought we'd look at a couple more things while we're here. I'm trying to think if there's any like really new big announcements that came up. I did mention the indicator announcement that came up the other day. So we kind of went into that, but we haven't actually looked at the at it itself. Well, we can do that before I go. I want to keep this a pretty short video though, because I am putting up a what scares you video tomorrow. So that'll be interesting. That'll be fun to do, and we'll have a Saturday morning memories coming up finally on Saturday. Was supposed to come up last Saturday, but it was just super busy, and haven't been able to do a lot recently on the channel. I'm looking for Black Adam looks cool. It looks really cool. I looked at all the trailers for the DC and the Marvel stuff, and I really dug David Goliath. I remember David Goliath. I remember like the spin-off, like the thing they did on Mad TV right now. It's time to cleanse the prison, Davey. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Black Adam. Looks really good. Shazam looks really fun too. It's exactly like the tone of what like Shazam should be. Trip to Philly this past week has scored a bunch. Oh, nice. Those pop flick sets are really cool. That's the killer part of it. I mean, like it looks really good. I mean, like I gotta say, all the movies, the new like the new like Marvel and DC movies, all look really good. There's nothing that I looked at that looked at me. I was like, yeah, I'm not quite sure about this. No, everything looked super good and interesting to check out. That's gonna be the fun part of it. But yeah, I tried to watch as much of the Comic-Con trailers as I could. I remember saying I watched the Lord of the Rings series coming out from Amazon. I don't know as much about Lord of the Rings as my better half does. So the first thing I said, was this a prequel series or a sequel? She's like, no, this is definitely a prequel series. So yeah, she knows her Lord of the Rings stuff. That's Gerbert. It doesn't sound familiar, but maybe I have don't know it now. There's so much weird stuff that I watch. But with that being said, I guess tonight we're going to keep it fairly short. Because it's late. Actually, it's like 1:58 here. Well, see, Cam, the thing is that like, not everybody reads comics. That's the thing. But for like if you're reading comics, then it's been pretty obvious since like, pretty much early in the start of Phase 4 that, it's Hickman's Secret Wars. It's always going to be Hickman's Secret Wars. This is where we're leading to, especially by the time you get to Loki. Like, you definitely like know that it's Hickman's Secret Wars. You're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going Secret Wars. It's going to be interesting if you've never read Secret Wars. I guess a lot of people are going to be buying them, like right now, and they're going to be like getting ready, like buying the floppies and getting ready to like close to the time that it's coming out. As it gets closer, like 2024, when the movies are being done. Like they'll do things like they'll have like the what's the word I'm looking for? They'll have like the floppies, and they'll be like trying to push them and sell them and stuff and flip them, But so now I guess maybe is it still like reasonable like to buy Cam, or is it gone? Has it really like risen up in price? Because I don't keep like a good track of like the price points. Like I keep a track of the on this price points because I buy a lot of that stuff, and I got my Doctor Strange one today, amazing. But we'll I'll keep an eye on Secret Wars to see exactly where it's going. It was really good, Secret Wars by Jonathan Hickman. I really enjoyed it. So, and the thing is, too, much like the Infinity Saga that they did, it won't be like exactly like the comic. There'll be differences. Like when they did Thor: Love and Thunder, some people liked it, some people are mad on it. But obviously the big Thor like saga is if you read the Jason Aaron story. That's the best way to experience Thor and like take the movie as kind of a fun movie. Double to triple depending on the grading rating of the book. Not surprised. It's interesting. Like when they put out stuff that especially if it surprises the like the marketplace, then you'll get stuff like that. And it's interesting to check out. So Kim, I'm going to be doing like a few more. Obviously, this Call to Cinema and Call to Comic stuff. So it kind of goes in together. And we have like the Call to Tech that we do here now as well. I'll be doing some like a lot more kind of like pre-tape reviews in the near future, but it's probably going to be like when the real good pre-tapes start, when I can really start to do some decent editing work. Then that is probably going to be in early September when I can do that, when I can actually really get down and edit well. Because right now any editing that I do, any like intros, outros, it all comes on to the on my old iMac, and that is of course the yeah the crazy insane old 2011 iMac. Avengers 8 Climb 2. First appearance of Kang based on the Kang Dynasty announcement. Thank you. I appreciate that. I cringe a bit sometimes when I rarely rewatch back my videos. Now, I did a tech video today, and because I did that and it's not in the wheelhouse that I normally do or that I don't normally talk about on here, I went back with my better half and my cousin to review it after I had to put up. And I said, okay, well, why not? It's hard for me to watch my own stuff. It really is. I feel really awkward. Even this watch with my better half, my cousin. So there's a couple spots in the review where it goes silent for like 20, 30 seconds, right? Oh, the spam things. I could just say, people need lives. That's it's happening on a lot of streams. But it's what can you do, right? Just block them and go on. Kind of ignore them there, can. Some crazy stuff. No, no, not even like it's I've seen it come up on Mr. Tony's. Unfortunately, Mr. Tony gets spam bad with some stuff like that. One night he was making a video. I felt really bad for him. I was like, you want to just slap the crap and stuff like that. I don't think they do actually. I mean, like 10 years ago, yeah, maybe, but I really don't think they do. I really think more than anything that they're hoping somebody might by accident. maybe okay, like 10,000 people are going to miss it, but maybe one guy's going to be clicking on his computer and accidentally do it. But that's there's some really cool videos, Cam, on YouTube. You can watch like people like kind of like getting like scam busters where they're going in and like wasting times of like these callers to call in like to try to take advantage of people, and those whole things where basically you get the guys there that are like well, you're I'm calling you because looks like you're we owe you some money. And they'll go along like, oh, okay, well, we just need to take over your computer for a minute. I want you to go into your bank account there and just put in the amount that we owe you. And then there's another zero added onto that because it's not really the account. It's just like it's a fake account. And then they try to convince them that, oh, you gave me too much money. I'm going to lose my job. And it goes on from there. But luckily, there's people out there that takes care of stuff like that. But hey, remember, it's always been some scam or another. Like, remember the Nigerian prince scam? Like when the internet like started out early, it was like, oh, I've got a whole lot of money, but I can't get it. I need you to give me your account. There you go. There, see, there's a that's there. You made a positive out of a negative. Okay, I mean, like, damn those spammers forcing me to go into like what's it like Pornhub or RedTube or something like that. Sign me up for his porn account by accident. All I was doing was watching a video on YouTube and I just accidentally clicked something and it must have put me in there. So there, making a positive out of a negative. I gotta love that camera too. Anywho, my name is Aaron. We had a very different unboxing for a very short video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And try not to click on any X and O sites. But Gumby's 50s, 60s, and Gummy 50s, 60s, and 80s. You gotta love that, especially when you got to see like a bendable pokey figure. Pretty cool. I will see you right here again. If you're in the tech space, Cam, can you check out my thanks, Aaron. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, Maddie. I appreciate that. Can you check out my my MacBook Air M2 video? It's my first tech video, and I was nervous. So have a wonderful night, guys. I will see you soon right here in the Cult of Cinema. And I promise, again, next time, you never know what we're going to be unboxing, right? Talk to you later.